Okay, so what's the focus of your gym here? Is it competitive? Is it health? Is it self-defense? Is it all three?
The focus of the gym is all three, like you just said: fitness, boxing, and we focus on traditional boxing. So learning the real style of boxing, kind of the stuff you see on Rocky. So majority of our clients come here for a fitness aspect, and they walk out learning how to box and getting in shape while doing it. We got 18 competitive fighters right now, 3 professional fighters, 5 national level amateurs. So we are geared towards competition, but we welcome all people.
And what kind of commitment level do you expect from people who train here?
Competitive guys, they train 5 to 6 times a week, and then they got their own running schedule and weightlifting schedule outside of the boxing gym. 2 to 3 times a week is probably optimal for the recreational guys. That way they're learning the technique of boxing, they're getting in shape and losing weight doing it.
Got it. And is there anything you'd like to see in Calgary, martial arts or boxing?
Tournaments, more events, and that's from a boxing, kickboxing, MMA standpoint. We're trying to make Calgary a fight city here in Canada, right? We want to have Calgary known like how Montreal is known as being the fight capital of Canada. We want to be the fight capital of the West Coast. Heavy bait work, perfect for developing power in your legs, learning how to sit down on your punches, widening the hooks, working on speed, working on timing and variations. It's a good way to develop your speed and get a good cardio workout.
Wide range of students here, from people that want to do it for a fitness activity, people that want to learn the sport, learn the culture of Muay Thai and kickboxing, people that want to compete. We have a professional and amateur fight team that fights nationally and internationally, so it's a right mix of people. Some women come in for self-defense, young kids come in for confidence booster. When I created the gym, I wanted an environment that's fit for everyone. Obviously, the fighters have separate training sometimes, but we all train as a whole. We all train together. Good community atmosphere. We just try and build each other up, build a strong team.
How often do you compete?
Me personally, I compete as much as I can. Last year I went 3-0 as a pro. I'm signed to a 4-fight contract with Lion Fight Promotions, world prestigious promotion, the best promotion in North America. And I have a fight in Ireland March 8th. I said that was an Irish accent, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland, top of the morning. I'm going there March 8th, and then after that, probably Las Vegas in the summer. So yeah, the guys here, the other guys, they fight as much as we can. Like, I got one of my fighters, like 5 fights within 2-3 months last year. So we try.
So it's a pretty real competition schedule. It's not once a year.
No, for sure. These guys want to make it to the top, so we've got to stay busy.
Cool. And in terms of commitment requirements,
I'm talking to my fighters. I want them there 6 days a week. Twice a day. Whether they do a morning class and then an evening class, or they come twice in the evening, they're getting in there running outside of the gym. As far as a regular member, it's as much as you can handle, as much as you want to do, right? When I made this gym, I wanted community. I wanted a team where they're not separating like fit people from unfit people, confident people from not confident people, fighters from the regular civilian, right? Everyone in this gym is part of my team, and everyone is respected, and everyone has their place in this gym. And honestly, I know when I go and fight, and I'm fighting for my team, and the old woman that comes into class to the young boy in class, that team behind me is just a great push for me. So I think we're all helping each other push in different areas of our life, right? So that's what the gym's about.
Our academy is called Alavanca. So Alavanca is a Portuguese word for leverage, which leverage is the most important thing in most martial arts, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is all based upon using leverage to execute certain techniques. So our 3 main programs that we teach here at the academy is Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai kickboxing, and wrestling. So I tell everybody from the adults to the kids that if you want to progress and actually see an improvement in your skills, I always recommend a minimum 3 times a week. You know, we have people that compete all over the world, so we're very, very competition oriented. But that's not all that like I teach everybody. So we have, you know, a lot of families, you know, people in their 60s, little kids, guys up into in their 60s that still compete all the time. We really focus mostly on jiu-jitsu here because it is a martial art that you could do
Works for everyone.
Yeah, forever. Like I could be training until I'm 100 years old and still competing. And I see it all the time when I go to these big tournaments, especially California, which is like the mecca of jiu-jitsu right now. That there'll be guys late into their 60s, 70s that are still fighting. There's just so many benefits to it. It's good for self-defense, for fitness, as a sport. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you like one of the most popular chokes in jiu-jitsu. You'll see it if you ever watch the UFC, you'll see it all the time. It's like one of the first things I teach to the adults and the kids off of their back. So it's very simple, but very, very, very effective. Okay, so it's called a triangle choke. So one really easy way that I like to set it up, that I call it the pop triangle. And I'm going to start with having 2 grips on my partner's wrist. So I call it double wrist control. So right from here, I'm going to pull one side up. So I pull the one grip up to bring her hand close to my chin. Now the other one, I'm going to push it in towards her belly button. Now right away from here, I got to get rid of one of the arms. So I'm going to open my legs. So this is called the guard position. So I'm going to open my guard. And then as I open my guard, I'm going to lift my hips up right here. So now I have my hips in the air. So the next thing I got to do is I got to push her arm all the way to the side. Okay. And now I'm almost there. Okay. So the triangle choke, what's happening is that this arm is cutting off the blood circulation. So it's a blood choke. So it's hitting the artery on this side of the neck, and then this leg is hitting the artery on the other side of the neck. So, but to do that, I gotta get on an angle. So what I mean by that is that I'm gonna grab my legs, and I gotta put my foot behind my knee and try to get this leg as straight as possible. So I'm gonna twist, pull my leg right across the hips, or sorry, the shoulders, triangle my legs. So this is, they call this a triangle. And now, as soon as I get here, I'm just gonna squeeze everything together and squeeze my legs. And then there's the choke right there.
Got it.
So when it's done properly, like, you know, 5-7 seconds, if the guy doesn't tap because of the blood choke, that's how they pass out or get choked out.
So our school is called Zhen Qiang martial arts. It translates to renewed strength. It's a Chinese martial arts, northern Shaolin style. So we'll do traditional kung fu as well as sanda or sanshao. Our guys, they do competitions. We do promote that. Some people just come here for health reasons, some self-defense. It ranges. I have kids like 5, as young as 5. Some of the younger kids, they do compete as well at the open tournaments. More advanced students, they'll do provincial tournaments, national, international as well.
And Sifu Bruce has competed in the World Championships a number of times throughout the world, literally. Turkey, Indonesia, Kuala Lumpur.
Okay, attention. Food.
Like